Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making a Haitian soup. Well, I'm not going to call it Haitian because I've yet to see them add pork. So we have virgin olive oil, Maggi. I just started using this and it definitely makes a difference. I'm going to try adding red wine today and this and some cloves, garlic, pepper, complete seasoning, paprika, garlic, onion, parsley, and then I'm also going to be adding some crab legs to this bouillon. These are the vegetables. It's bananas, plantains, the green ones, carrots, and underneath we have the yellow yams. Now usually when I cook, I like to watch a channel. This is Annette Dore. She makes Haitian food and she makes it really good. I also like to watch La Mise Au, and for Jamaican food I like to watch It's Daddy's Kitchen. Daddy's Kitchen. I love them. I love all three, but they're my main three. But yeah, so I'm going to start the fire. I'm going to start it on medium high and I'm going to let it cook for about 30 minutes. So again, this is just épices. So here we are. Let's start with garlic powder. Then we'll start with our spice, onion powder. I like to buy the seasonings, these type of things with no salt, because then you end up with salty food and that's no bueno. So I learned that from Daddy's Kitchen, like they do a salt-free seasoning, because if you think about it, you're gonna add Maggi, which is seasoned, and if you add like the slap your mama seasonings, those things are like, you don't even need to add salt, honestly, because they have salt. Anyway, so I could go in with these as much as I'd like, to your preference, and I won't have to worry about like that over-salted ending. I like parsley, I really do. Cloves, I usually like to add these. I'll count how many I add and then I can take it out later on. So 1, 3, 6. I only added 6. I love to add the pepper, but not too much, because when it gets overdone, it just tastes weird. Pepper. And I'm gonna add Maggi, 1 cube. I'm gonna add a top full of this. I'll add a top full of my red wine and a top full of this. And, of course, I can't forget the sazon. And a sprinkle of the paprika, just for color, but I may, if you want to, you can, but this adds a lot of color. I'll be right back. I completely mixed up the meats. I took out the pork instead of the steak, or beef, and so this was thawed out, and I was just like, you know what? Let's test it out. Our pork, it's cleaned. Take out the fat, wash it 3 times with vinegar and lemon. All right, and we're back. We have some boiling going on. I've added everything and I'm gonna mix it in. I love to use these with the non-stick pans because then you don't have to worry about scratching. You know how you watch some videos and it's just like annoying. But anywho, so I'm gonna mix this up. I'm also gonna add a Scotch bonnet pepper to it, and then I'm gonna cover it and let it cook again, like I said, for 30 minutes, and then I'll show you what it looks like then. Alright guys, it's been 15 minutes within the 30-minute mark of letting this cook down. I am going to add some fresh tomatoes, 1 tomato that I've cut up in 4 slices. And I'm also going to add the crab legs in here. It's like overloaded. I also have some water boiling that I'm going to add to this. To like give it a little more of a broth so it doesn't dry out. I'm gonna put the top over this, and now I'm gonna let it cook for another 45 minutes. Trust me, it'll work out. Again, this is snow crab legs, and it doesn't take much to cook. I'll stir it occasionally, but yeah, we're good to go. This is a technique I like to use when the pot is like really full. Okay, the meat is on the bottom, halves are up top. I just shake the pot. And another thing you can do is tip it over, get some sauce, and sprinkle it. I'd also like to taste, you should taste your sauce at the moment to make sure it's seasoned enough so your crab is delicious. And your pork, of course. We're gonna let this cook. We're gonna check on it periodically. Push down, make sure everything is, so when I added the water, see how it's like halfway, it's right there. If you want to add more, you can, but it's not hard for the crab to get to. Just add enough for everything to get some seasoning. Alright guys, 45 minutes from now, actually 40 minutes from now, we'll be back. Alright, everything has been mixed in, crab legs, pork, and I'm adding butter. And again, like I said, this broth, season it to your liking, because it's going to eventually seep into the crab legs, the meat, and the vegetables. So make it delicious. Not too salty, delicious. I'm going to stir it and make sure everything underneath is not stuck. And then I personally, I'm going to probably leave it on low for 30 minutes. Like, I don't care. I'm going to leave it on low for 30 minutes. But this is what we have so far. This humongous pot full of soup. Alright guys. See you later. Oh, and don't forget to add some thyme. Fresh thyme, but if you have the dried, it's fine too. Parsley as well. Alright, later. Alright guys, this is the pot. It's pretty much done. It's still simmering, just to keep it warm. I've also, while waiting, washed dishes. Obviously I still have some, but this is the final result of the bouillon. The yellow yam has definitely cooked. I love it. Actually, that was a sweet potato. This is the yellow yam. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want it to be too soft. The pork chops. Or not pork chops, but the pork meat. It did catch some of the tomato sauce, but I think it mainly went into the general sauce, which is completely fine with me. Here is the dumplings. So this is a small portion. After I cook, I get like super full. Oh, this is good. Yeah. Crab legs.